This Math SAT Level 1 video from mathondvd.com and mathstutor.biz is one of 150 tutorial videos in this 3-test set. The set has 3 DVDs, each with almost 2 hours of video time, and 3 test papers, each of the test papers with 50 questions. For details and more free videos, please visit mathondvd or mathstutor.biz. Math SATs Level 1 Question 19. We've got a statement and we're asked that it's true for one of these situations. Now we can solve this. Let's do that first, shall we? Let's look at actually solving it, because that is my usual approach. If we square root both sides, if we square root that side we'll get that, and if we square root that side we'll get that. But this is just not going to work because those x's will cancel out, so that's actually quite rubbish. So what's going on? Well, possibly I forgot that when you square root you get plus or minus, so that should have plus or minus in front of it, and so should that, but in fact you only need to do it on one side. If you take that plus with that plus and that minus with that minus and that plus with that minus and that minus with that plus, it looks like you're going to get 4 answers, but you don't. You only get 2. So we only put it on one side. So let's look at it on this side. So let's consider the plus sign. If we consider the plus sign, we'll get this, which I've already said gives us a nonsense answer. If we now consider the minus sign, so we get minus x minus 4 equals x minus 2. Add x to this side, add x to this side, add 2 to that side, add 2 to that side, you get x is minus 1. And that is in fact the only value that works. That is one way of doing it, giving me the value that it is answer B. However, one of the other approaches that I do sometimes use is to know that one of these answers is right and substitute them into there and see which one works. If you put the 1 in there, plus 1, you'll get 5 squared, which is 25, equals minus 1 squared, which is 1. Well, that's rubbish, so it can't be that. If you look at these two, if you put 2 in there, you'll get 6 squared, which is 36, 0. Well, 36 don't equal 0, so that's no good. I've just said if you put 2 in there, you get 6, and 6 squared is 36, and that's 0, and that's rubbish. And if you put 4 into there, you'll get 8 squared. 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 squared. And inside you'll get 2 squared, so you get 64 equals, well, it doesn't, so that can't be it. That's another way of sussing out that's the answer. It's quite a good approach. Use the answers in the question and substitute them in and see which one works. And in this particular case, maybe it's a more straightforward way of doing it. More details from mathondvd.com.